Cudplay Games have recently teased two new characters for Joyville 2, Tidey and the Star, along with their own reveal trailers. While both of these characters are unique in their own way, I find them very interesting as they might be more similar than you think. So let's jump into what these characters are and what role they will play in Joyville 2. The first of the two that was teased is Tidey, and the reveal trailer's tone definitely caught me off guard as it took a huge 180. It opens with the ticking sound of a clock, and we can also see a book titled Space Biker with 3 X's carved into it. I tried to find anything I could about this book, but it seems like this is an in-game universe novel, nothing we can find online. At least I couldn't, maybe you know something about this. As for the X's, well, that could be anything. The trailer continues with a shot of rain rumbling on the window and a candle in the foreground as it then cuts to a dark hall. This presents an eerie atmosphere, which is a sharp contrast to the character itself. Following this, we end up looking through the doorway from the hall. The first thing I want to point out are the eyes all over the walls. I don't think eyes on the walls like this is something we have seen before, but it could have something to do with symbolism, as maybe something or someone is always watching. There is even a picture of an eye on the wall as well. I don't think that's a coincidence, but who knows, it could just be a decoration. A large figure with glowing red eyes begins to walk closer, and in case you missed it, Tidey is actually dragging something behind them. You can tell because Tidey pulls on whatever they are dragging. Tidey gets closer and closer, and we finally get the reveal. They emerge from the darkness into the light, their red eyes fade, and we see a green fish-like character wearing a suit, monocle, and top hat. They have a very boisterous attitude, mentioning it's a pleasant surprise to see a visitor after all this time. And of course, they introduce themselves to us as Tidey, how they just love the depths of the sea. With that being said, it's clear that Tidey is in fact a fish, more specifically an anglerfish, considering the esca, which acts as a lure for the fish. Although it looks like Tidey's does not light up. This could be because in the ocean, tiny glowing bacteria called photobacterium will live on this antenna, causing it to light up. It's a symbiotic relationship, but obviously we are not underwater, so that's why theirs is not glowing. Tidey's most obvious feature are the eyes inside of its mouth, something most Joyville characters have, as it's kind of the game's style, if you will. Now, what role will Tidey play in Joyville 2? Well, we can assume Tidey will be an antagonist. You might think that Tidey would be a friendly character that will help us throughout our journey. However, I would disagree. When we see Tidey walking through the shadows, their eyes glow red, an obvious trait of someone evil. Tidey is even dragging something or someone. Our main goal in Joyville 2 will be to find our missing sister, so maybe this is our sister and Tidey has taken her. But there is one more trait about Tidey I need to point out, which is similar to the other character that you might have missed. As Tidey walks into the light, their red eyes fade away. So I think in the darkness, Tidey is completely different from the way we see him in the light. Tidey could have two personalities, good and bad, which looks to be similar to the other character. The second tease character is considered the Star. As of right now, we can assume this will be their name, or what we call them. The video opens with music and a spinning disco ball. Everything in the room has eyes and a mouth, even the speakers. This could have some kind of relation to the eyes on the walls in the previous character video. However, I think this is just the theme of the location, the art style if you will. Remember, this is a children's summer camp, so it's supposed to be friendly, and what better way than to put smiling faces everywhere. Although it is kind of unsettling, but that's the point, this is a horror game after all. The music continues, and we are greeted with the Star dancing like there is no tomorrow. This character wears a bright purple and yellow suit with bright yellow boots. They also look to be wearing what could be a wrestler's mask, or as they're called, a luchador. Rather, maybe this purple latex looking mask is actually just the face. I point out all these physical details because they will be important in a moment. As the Star continues to dance, the music suddenly stops, and the lights cut out, with only a single spotlight light on the character. As this happens, they fold, and you'll notice the whole outfit actually changed. It's now wearing a blue and purple suit with shiny purple boots. The part on the arms is also different, as they look like flames. While the music is off, the star seems to twitch as if it just wants to keep dancing. Suddenly, the music turns back on, and the outfit changes back to the original. What I want to point out here is that the arms kind of look like the arms of a puppet or doll that's filled with stuffing. So this character could be some kind of puppet or doll. The star continues to dance as the same thing happens again. The lights and music cut, and the star freezes in a different outfit. But this time, we get a different shot of the surroundings inside the room. There is a broken disco ball, and the walls are cracked with the paint wearing off. So maybe when the lights go out, even the location changes as well. This is something we saw in the teaser trailer. I could definitely see this being a cool element in the game. Then we finally get an up-close shot of the character's claws. When the lights and music are on, these are white gloves. Without the lights and music, they are blue hands with sharp claws. This is a cool trait to see, as this character will probably use them to attack. The cycle continues. As the lights turn on, the friendly appearance is out, but when the lights turn off, this less friendly appearance takes form. The video ends with the performance, but we can also hear children's laughs, reminding us where this all takes place. So what is this character? Well, it could be some kind of puppet, or it's just its own random mascot character, and its way of attack will probably be the claws. Clearly, it loves to perform and dance, so I have a feeling that we will see a lot of this when we run into the character during the game. With that being said, when the lights go out and the music stops, it changes to what seems to be evil. I assume it's evil because of the claws and dark appearance. So during Joyville 2, if the lights go out and or the music stops, we might have to run and hide, or maybe just freeze. With the little information we have about the character, it's hard to say for certain what it will be doing in the game. Therefore, I'm pretty excited to learn more. So as you can see, both of the characters have a similar trait. They seem to change while in the dark. This suggests that both characters could have different personalities, a good side and a bad. We will be traveling through worlds in the game, so maybe bad is present day and good is in the past. Now, there is one more thing I want to talk about with these characters. At the end of the Joyville 2 gameplay teaser, on the main door to Joyville, you can see these characters. Tidey is seen on top wearing his top hat, the star is below him, and of course there is Wooly Bully. But don't get your hopes up for seeing him, as he's likely dead from the elevator crash. Below all three are these flower characters. These are the suits we saw hanging up in this trailer. Now, there is one more character that I think is being saved for the actual game. That would be the cat we saw in the other trailer. That being said, I think Tidey and the star are going to be supporting antagonists alongside this feline. What do you guys think of Tidey and the star? What role do you think they will play in Joyville 2? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you like horror game content like this, please consider subscribing. Also, if you want to support the channel more, you can become a member. Don't forget to follow my Twitter at TerrifyT. Thanks for watching.